The future of work is quite fascinating. It's a fascinating subject. Some people it's scary. For some people it's more like an opportunity, especially when we consider the impact of emerging trends like automation, artificial intelligence, the gig economy. So we'll just take a look at some of these and see what you can benefit from this, what any one of us can benefit from this, and how we can make the best of this. My name is Stallone-Obaraemi. Samuel, if you're watching me for the first time, please, I'd like you to watch this video. If it makes sense to you, make sure you share the video, like the video, and even subscribe to this channel. We want to try as much as possible to get as many persons as we can to help them. So let's take a look at a couple of things. And by the end of the video, I'm also going to drop some links like I do in most of my video. The last two videos, I have dropped links for people to apply for jobs in the United Kingdom. And I'm happy that people are taking advantage of it. Some are reaching out to say how far they've gone in terms of applying for those jobs and taking advantage of those links. I know that there are so many links out there online. You can go online, search for jobs and all of that. But these are like quite direct links that you can go apply, and they are real jobs. Okay, it's just my way of helping. But apart from that, my main work, or what I really would love to do, is to help people to become a better version of themselves. So in my videos, I try as much as possible to share nuggets, to share tips that can help you to become more effective at a personal level. So we're talking about jobs today and how the world is changing and how it most likely will affect us and affect so many people. The truth of the matter is that several or different people have talked about how the world of work is evolving. So I'm just going to reiterate and probably bring a few highlights out. So first of all, let us talk about automation. Now, when we talk about automation, how can this affect you as a person? And when we talk about automation, it has to do with the use of technology and machines to perform tasks that ordinarily before now we used to do manually, used to be carried out by humans. Now, while automation has the potential to streamline or make it a lot easier, or make processes more efficient, it is more about many times about repetitive tasks that if A happens, B is going to happen. If B happens, C is going to happen, and so you can actually program such and automate. Today, emails are automated, sales messages are automated, processes in the offices here and there, they are all automated. But it also raises concern about job displacement. For many people, the fear is, if the world is becoming more and more automated, everything is automated, that people are going to lose their jobs. Like I said, when we talk about automation, it works a lot more with routine and repetitive tasks. These are more likely to be automated in different places of work or different businesses. So individuals who are probably handling or occupying positions that take care of those roles or those functions would probably need to acquire new skills that will make them more relevant in this world, or the present world, where almost everything is being automated. Today, of course, I'm going to talk about that at some point, okay? And that's artificial intelligence, because today we don't use our remote control to, turn from one channel to another. You just talk into the remote control, talk to your TV, and boom, the channel comes up. So a lot of things are changing. The question is, are you changing? Or are you just saying, oh, I'm tired of all the changes? Trust me, all of us at one point or the other we feel tired. Sometimes I feel like, man, there are too many moving parts. You want to be relevant, you have to pay attention and be more and grow yourself, evolve. You have to evolve also. Why is that? Because if you take a look at this, jobs that involve complex problem solving, or maybe involve some form of creativity, some form of emotional intelligence, interpersonal connection, and all of that, those jobs may not necessarily be overtaken by automation, because you need that human connection, you need that human contact. And so, are you growing yourself so that you become relevant in that space, in such places? Because if you think that you're just going to remain with the same skill set that you have, you might just be on a slippery slope. So let's talk about artificial intelligence. Remember, I said stay with me until the end of this video. I'm also going to drop some links that, in case you're interested in working in the UK, all you need to do is click on those links and apply. I have made videos talking about CVs and how people can take advantage of a better CV than just using any CV for the sake of using it, and then they start looking for jobs for a very long period of time and nothing happens. Okay, we've been able to help people secure jobs within a short period of time by just tweaking, doing a few things, or even some people just applying the suggestions that we give with regards to creating your CV. Okay, see, I used the word create. I did not say write, because a CV, you have to create it. Don't just write it like it's a mere document. Anyways, we'll talk about that another time. So another thing that is turning the world upside down, as it were, is artificial intelligence. And when we talk about artificial intelligence, or for short referred to as AI, it refers to the simulation of human intelligence in machines, enabling those machines to perform tasks, all right? Enabling those machines to perform tasks that are typically required, before now would require human intelligence, such as maybe decision making, language processing, and a pattern recognition. That's why sometimes you spell stuff on your phone. By the time you spell that name or that thing, that word 2, 3, 4, 5 times, your phone learns. And so by the time you want to maybe put your email, your phone just suggests. That's for for purpose of simplicity. That's artificial intelligence. So in today's world, it's been recognized that artificial intelligence has the potential to revolutionize various industries, including healthcare, finance, customer service, and name it. And whether you like it or not, artificial intelligence has come to stay. So while it has its good sides, people can also use it to do so many other things that are not so good. But today we're talking about jobs. Will AI eliminate jobs? Yes, it will eliminate some jobs, but it's a phenomenon that will actually create new jobs. So it's going to cannibalize some jobs and create new ones. Again, the same principles that we shared when we talked about automation applies here. Are you improving yourself? I see people use AI. Oh, boom, I'm writing my assignment, I'm writing this, I'm writing that. You just go, boom, 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 put everything there. For instance, describe how the British world power, or distinguish between the British world power, or how British became a world power. Talk about the 6 world powers before Britain, and just put anything. I'm just saying some nonsense. Put everything there into AI, and then it's going to give you the result. I think we're getting to a point where artificial intelligence is good, but it will now come down to your skills in efficiently querying those tools. That is, it's like a hammer, it's like a winch, it's like, name it, any tool. The tool is a tool. The problem is, do you know how to use it? There are some places today that even some companies that they probably have the MS365 suite, everything put in place. And people, because if you have Teams, for instance, on MS365, to a large extent, you probably don't need the everyday use of emails. But people are still stuck with using emails. As smart as that tool is, people are still stuck with using email. I mean, this is just an example just coming to my head. So I'm trying to say that you might have tools, but you may just not pay attention to how you can use those tools. So people are always looking for shortcuts, not like shortcuts are bad. People are always looking for ways to get to the end without putting in the work. So I'm saying that if you have an artificial intelligence, you have an AI tool, and someone that knows how to query and use the tool is there, and you just want to just go blank, I want to sit and let it do all the work for me, you are not going to get the same results. So while AI, like I said, will eliminate some jobs, it's going to create some more. So what you need to do is learn how to use it, how you can work side by side with the world that we're in now and the AI, the artificial intelligence tools. The third thing I want to talk about, I'm talking about employment, I'm talking about the fears, I'm talking about the risks involved in maybe people losing their jobs because of the way the world is evolving. It is so fast. Now let's talk about the gig economy. When we talk about the gig economy, we're talking about an economy. Growing up, what we knew was you get a job, it is an 8 to 4, an 8:30 to 4:30, or a 9 to 5 job. That's it, full time. You just come in, you go to the office, you sit down there, or you go to the factory, you work full time. If you have 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour break, that's it. That's the design. And there was a time when people never ever thought that what is happening today is going to happen. I remember at some point I was the senior HR manager for a particular firm. I was heading the HR function at the time. I remember certain young people talking about, listen, I'm a researcher, okay, or I service clients. I can actually, what I need to do right now, I've done my research and all of that, I've done field work, I can write my report from anywhere. Can I just stay at home, work from home, and write my report? And the answer I gave them was clear no. Why? Because the company at that point in time, the senior management and everything, we've not come to the realization that people could actually work from home. Why? Because there's also lack of trust. If you tell people to stay back at home and work, will they actually work from home? Will they actually deliver? That was before that was that. And it was a global stuff. You have to come to the office. Just come to the office. And some people would argue that I spend 3-4 hours to come to the office. I spend another 3-4 hours to go back to the office. That's 8 hours of traveling. Some places in this world, traffic is crazy. Even if I spend 4 hours traveling, that's a lot. I can work from home and I can deliver. And we said, no, telling you. And then COVID-19 struck. Boom! The world changed. Now, we're in a gig economy where people can work from anywhere. In fact, companies and firms encourage you to work from anywhere. And then secondly, the thing about I have to get employed from start to finish full time. Some people don't do that again. All right? And some companies are not willing to employ you that way because they look at how much time do you need to do a particular task in a day and how many days in a week do you need. So that's the time we want to engage you. There are some people that are saying, okay, I don't want to work full time. In fact, I want to work for 3 different firms. I want to give you 2 hours of my time, 3 hours of my time, 2 hours of my time. And that's it. That's where I want to work. So if you don't have a part-time job that I can come in, but I will deliver upon the task. I will deliver on the task. If you don't have that, well, I work. So there's so much flexibility and so many moving parts right now in the employment world. What will help you to survive is to begin to gather new skills. Consistently develop yourself. Grow yourself consistently, because that's when you can get those skills that people are asking for and you say, you know what, I can work for you, but I can't work full time. I need time with my kids. I need time with my family. Do you understand? I can assure you there is so much benefit that comes. Of course, everything has its pros and cons. But working from home, where you have your kids who come back from school and they meet you, and you're not commuting every time, has its own immeasurable joy. Well, different people have different experiences. Okay, so having experienced that, if you want to now go get a job that they'll need you to hop on a bus or get into your car, drive down, commute every day, you might feel like, no, I don't think I want to do this. So the world has changed. Principally, that's what I'm trying to say. So for you to survive in the world of automation, in the world of AI, and in the gig economy, you have to consistently develop yourself. Anybody who spends more time reading and studying and developing himself will always be superior to you that is not studying and not learning. I hope you've gained something. Please, if this videos made sense to you, I encourage you, I enjoin you to please share this video with your friends. You never can tell who it's going to reach and who it's going to help. You could just be like a signpost, right, to help someone. And at the end of the day, it won't cost you anything because there is more happiness in giving than there is in receiving. Please, we also encourage you to subscribe to our channel and also encourage others too. And by the way, if you check the description part, you're going to see the jobs for this week fresh. They're all fresh. We just posted. All right, so we glean them and then we put them there. If you are interested in working in the UK, there is so much happening. At some point along the line, if you keep following me, I'm going to talk about what is happening and opportunities you can take advantage of, because the UK government is really working on ethically getting more people into the UK and sponsoring them. All right, different organizations actually sponsoring people into the UK to work for them. I just try as much as possible to give you as much information as I can, but it will be you will be the one that will put it into action. All right, and I appreciate all of those who've been putting what we've been sharing here into action and succeeding in some way. It's a movement, all right. And for those who are still in the pipeline, we encourage you to keep going. My name is Stallone-Obaraemi Samuel, and trust me, my sincere desire for you, my dear friend, is that you go on succeeding by becoming a better version of yourself. Until I come your way again, keep growing. Bye for now.